So guys, welcome back to another episode of CP Carpentry. Here you can see me fixing that end panel to make sure it really doesn't go anywhere. We have 2 layers of 18mm MDF here as we bring you in for a closer look. And using 32mm screws, we know we're not going to go through the 36mm of material. Play the intro. Right then guys, I now want to show you a little trick to, this side I could obviously overhang and butt up to the ceiling to measure my end panel, but on this side we're governed by the worktop. So here's a little trick, see if I can get you guys to sit up here. I'm going to try and not block the view too much. So take your end panel and as much as you can, slide it in and stand it upright, and then repeat that scribing process. So I normally start from my gap and scribe forwards. So if I said that, I'll now go cut this and we'll see how much it needs taking off again. Right then guys, moment of truth, will this fit? We always test fit without glue first. Gosh. There we go. We just need to take off some millimeters from the back. Trim it down a bit. Let's see what it says. What should we put here today, guys? I reckon what do you guys think? See if this will stay. Right then, let's put it on. Here we go then guys, so now that we've done all of these bits, we've got all of this in, we've lined these lines up so the end panels match, done a bit of filling, sorted this one out, got all the handles done, and different stuff done. We now have one last thing involving some draw runners. There's going to be a little shelf at the back and then there's going to be 2 rails so this customer can pull this out and hang stuff out here to dry without having to put it outside. And we're going to do it with these soft close runners. See if I can do this. Yeah, boy. Right, see you in the next one. Right guys, so now to get our measurement, we're simply going to load up the Bosch, stick this in here. I know you guys at home probably don't have this, so I'll show you another way to do it. And make sure you're parallel. So like looking down there, I'm parallel. Don't be in this corner here and aiming for like halfway down there, because that's not parallel. So if I go for there, 1209. And always check front to back. 10mm out slightly. We will tweak that panel in a little more. And then I don't have it with me, but obviously nothing stops you touching your tape one end and touching your tape the other end and taking the measurement. Right. So guys, we've cut all our pieces. So we've got our 1209, 1209, and then these side pieces, they're 550 runners. So I've just done 580. So I'm like 20, 30mm longer. Now we are going to want the glue and some screws, and then we can glue all this up, and then we're going to put the rails in the front, we'll get the runners on the side, and then we'll put it all in and we'll show you how it works. Right then boys and girls, here we go. Let's screw this back together. And once again, I just like to rub this around. I like to spread this out evenly. Right, screw time. Once I get one in, it'll be quite simple to get the rest in, but it's just getting this one started. There we go. Right. Now then, now if I... Come on, give me one more. Sit you there. Tip this up here. Yeah, here we go. All right. Just doing, for the minute, one at each end and one in the middle. And then I can go halves again and all sorts of things like that. And if you notice, guys, I've done... This is not going to matter too much. I have done... This base is screwed to the back, or this back is screwed into this base so that it can't sag in the middle. That is why we do it in that format. And now I'm just going to go and wipe off all that excess all over my trestles so that it goes on the next piece of material. Don't know why I've done that. Let's wipe that down that side. Let's get the old baby wipes out. The old builder wipes. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Lovely jubbly. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Right. Now, this shouldn't be too tricky, but it could be a little sticky. So rather than trying to do my bit of wood like I normally do, I'll just do the wood. Bosh. Right. So, this is a bit of a weird draw, guys, not going to lie. I think the customer's going to love it. It's my kind of idea, something I've come up with, and never seen it before, never even done it before. I just thought, you know what, that'd make a lot of sense, that would be rather practical. So here we are, we're putting it into practice. Let's get another screw. Right. That messing ourselves up too much. Right then, guys, so now, making sure I'm marking from the top, same at the top every time, I'm just going to go like this down here, and going again from the top. That's something that used to catch me out as an apprentice. You know, you'd hold your tools one way, you walk around the other side, and you've swapped hands. Always make sure you're doing that from the top. That is my top tip. I'm also going to inset this by this much. And then let's repeat again on this side. Let me just check how I held that. Is that like that? It was like that. Oh, nearly put that in a different place then, guys. Right, that's the mounts, the rail mounts put on. Then we've got to put the rails on the inside, on the other side of the job. But first, let's get these bad boys on. Just slowly pop these out of the packet. Oh, lovely. So just in case you guys have joined in this part of the video, you have been skipping through, this is why you should always watch every second every minute. No, you do whatever you want. You can play it in 2 times, play it in 1.5 times. You play it however you want. I'll just speak a bit quicker and then you won't be able to keep up. I'm joking. I'm joking. Alright, so all I'm doing is following my central line. Not the Piccadilly, not the Waterloo, but my central line. And this is so much harder using the wrong hand. There's that. Is that one started? Ooh, it's nice. Right, let's get absolutely railed. Actually, let's not rail up. Got them on, got that on, got that on. Let's go inside and set up the runners for the draw sliders. Follow me. Right then guys, so now we're back in here. We've got this unit slid in and we've got like 5mm each way to play with. Nice and tight. Got this laser set up, shining across here. So we're just gonna use that as a glass flat reference point. And then is what I wanna do is I'm gonna take this drill bit and I'm gonna hold this up here. And then I'm just gonna mark the center of where my rail wants to be. Come this way. I'm going to do the same over here. So I'm going to try and do it and not stand in the way of the camera. So all I'm doing is just using a 2mm packer. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to be getting a tape measure out and making it something specific if there's nothing specific to follow. That's what I'm getting at. So I'm going to have to lean in here and just say there. Right. Now that I've done that, remove this. Now I've got to try and I'm going to try something. Okay. So what I'm learning is that hole here, which is on my center, if I line that up with that, then pretty much then is all I have to do. Pretty good. Let's repeat that. So I'll explain in a second once I've done this. Alright guys, join me. So with my laser over here, shining across to here, I can see that on this top edge, if I might line that up with that, I can see through there that that's my centre line, that's my centre mark. So then all I've done is parallel that along, so that again at the end there, that's just on that. And then I've fixed that, so now that is now back almost in line with this. Let's repeat. I've got to try and do this now without blocking the camera from you guys. Let's see where this is this time. Yeah, literally pretty much the same place. Right, now that I've screwed it up, we'll give it a little test run, and then if we're happy with it, we'll put some more screws in. Right then guys, this job is finally finished. Come with me and we'll have a look. Wonderful new door. Lovely. All of this. Matching lines. Everything matches. Just been in here, I've just given this a sand so it's ready for decorating. We've got our doors in here to store the ironing cupboard. Big storage at the top. We're all tucked in at the top. We're all neatly tucked in down the edge here. We've got the skirting that follows round. And then in here, we've got power if we want to charge anything. We have our pins. Let me put some light on the situation, guys. Hold tight. Here we go then, guys. We've got some light on the situation now. So yeah, up the top here, we've got loads of room. And then down here, we've got all of our pinholes. and we can pick and select where we want to put stuff. We've got wonderful softwood lipping. I try and pick all the knots out, but you can't help it sometimes. And we've got all this storage down here, and again, they come all the way down to the bottom here nearly. I don't go right to the bottom. We have soft closing doors. Lovely. And now we finally have this cupboard. That's the bag for the door. Once I've varnished this, that can't go back on for another couple of hours. But yeah, that's in there for safekeeping. We're all fixed in. We've got some rail here to hang up. We can open the window, we can air the clothes. And are you guys ready? Ready for the grand piece? I've installed a secret clothesline. Ta-da! So now the customer, if you can't put your clothes out, they can do this. Hang it up on there, then tuck it out of the way, put the basket up there. Soft close. So, I've been Charlie, this is CP Carpentry. This is the end of this thing. Next up, we are onto the kitchen. The kitchen job is now starting. I'm probably already well underway with it, and there's probably some shorts out, but yeah, that's my next job. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Bye-bye. Welcome back, YouTube. When you see these videos, you'll be able to relate my tops to what I've been doing today. I've been on the kitchen today. We've been doing some bits. I need some feedback, guys. If you've made it this far, thank you, thank you, thank you. Can't thank you guys that watch all the way enough. All the likes and the shares that you guys do and the comments helps share this channel even more. But without further ado, what you've been waiting for. So this week's riddle at the end of this series, this sort of like this job that I've been doing with the utility fit. So this week's riddle, guys, what do men keep in their pants that their partners sometimes blow? Totally not the case. Totally not the case for me. If anything, it's the other way around for me. If you think you know the answer to what do men keep in their pants that their partners sometimes blow, comment below if you think you know the answer. If not, pause the video if you want some more time. But if not, here's the answer to what do men keep in their pants that their partners sometimes blow. The answer is money. Oh, I don't think that's so true in today's society, but yeah, that's this week's riddle. Yeah, I don't know what else to add at the end of this video. We're now in the kitchen. The kitchen's well underway. I've been wiring today, and I'm unsure how much wiring to show, because yeah, I'm more than capable of wiring, and it's not like it's, well, it's obviously not my house, but it's not like it's not my house. It's for family. The job this kitchen fit at the moment. So yeah, it's not like anything's coming back on me. That anything would come back on me. I understand cable rating and different things. I just don't fully understand the regs sometimes. But I contact a friend, and the friend normally points me in the right direction. He's a great spark. Appreciate that. If you watch these videos all this way, mate, you know who you are. Because I'm constantly messaging you up. What do I do here? What would you do in this situation? But yeah, I'm a little unsure about the electrics, because I don't want to be promoting you guys playing with electrics too much, because it's obviously dangerous. So yeah, I think I'm going to limit what I show you on the electrics. I'm just going to show you how to understand it, I think, and not how to wire it. Right, I've been Charlie. This is CP Carpentry. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Bye-bye.